Hey guys, it's Bub here, and in this video we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Oculus Quest 2. The Oculus Quest 2 has a Snapdragon XR2 processor with 6GB of RAM. You have the option of getting a 64GB version or a 256GB version. In this video, I simply opted for the 64GB version. So with that being said, let's get started into the world of virtual reality. To start off, let's take a look at the box itself. The box is a relatively simple design. It has Oculus Quest 2 on the front from Facebook. This is a Facebook product, which is the one thing I absolutely hate about this. However, I guess we'll have to live with it. On the back, there's 6 featured games, including a Star Wars game, The Climb 2, Jurassic World, Horizon, Population 1, and Beat Saber. In the bottom right-hand corner, there is a warning stating this Oculus is only for ages 13 and up. On the top left of the box, there is the storage indicator, as well as the notice that you need a Facebook account, which is kind of a downside. To start off the unboxing, on the left side of the box, there is a simple pull tab that we just have to grab and rip the plastic on the bottom. From there, we can simply go into where we ripped and take the rest of the plastic off. Once we've removed all the protective plastic from the box, we can now flip the box on its side and then pull away the cover. I did not know that this was an actual cover, but once we remove it, then we have the Oculus's box itself. This box is actually sturdy enough to be used as a storage case if you don't plan on taking it anywhere. We can now open the box, and immediately we're greeted with the Oculus itself and some instructions. The instructions on the box simply say to pull the battery tab, hold the power button, and adjust the strap. We can start off by removing everything from the box, removing the right controller, then the left controller, and now the Oculus itself. Behind the Oculus is a plastic piece. This piece can be inserted in between the headrest and the actual Oculus if you have glasses and you need more space for them. In the back, there is a box which contains the paperwork like the warranty and the warning information, and the power brick and the USB-C cable. Now we can take a look at the Oculus's touch controller. Personally, I believe these controllers feel really great in your hand. That circular thing on the top does get a little bit annoying, however, I believe it's there for tracking reasons. We can now pull off the sticker that says this is the right controller, and then pull the battery tab as the instructions said. These controllers use a standard AA battery, meaning you don't have to charge them. If you want to insert a rechargeable AA battery, you can, however, it comes with one already installed. We can, of course, repeat this process for the left controller. Each controller is designed differently, it has different buttons on it, and a different feel. This is simply to make it feel as natural as possible, especially while you're in-game. We can now remove the protective film on the actual Oculus Quest. On the back, there is a notice that tells you can move the lenses left or right to find the clearest view. The head strap does go through this piece of paper, so you have to simply lift it up a little bit, and then pull the head strap out of where it's cradled. Once you do that, you'll have your head strap free, and you'll be able to remove this piece of paper. We can now remove the paper that surrounds the Oculus Quest on the outside. There is a pull tab which we simply have to lift up, and then the paper really falls off. On the inside of the Oculus Quest, there are 2 pieces of plastic covering each lens. The left lens tells you to put no sunlight on the actual lenses, and the other one tells you not to use liquid cleaners. To clean the lenses, get a dry microfiber cloth and rub it around. That's what Oculus's website says. Holding the power button for 2 seconds, we can now see the lens start to flicker. This is only seen on camera. You can actually see stuff in the lens. The camera really wouldn't pick up any image from the actual lenses, so I couldn't really show you the setup process. However, there is a second setup process on the phone that I'll show you. After I signed in with my Facebook account, I had to change some privacy settings. I did this only because this was a Facebook product and I really don't trust Facebook. When it asked me to select a headset, I simply clicked the Quest, and now it's telling us about our Oculus Quest. We can go ahead and start the setup, where it will then give us a little overview, such as where to charge the Oculus Quest, where to power on the Oculus Quest and what the charging LEDs mean, and how to turn on the Oculus Quest. It will then search for our headset. Once the headset was found, that's really all we had to do, and the rest of the setup was in the actual headset. When it was finished, it told us that the update was complete, and we could close the app. Before we get into the gameplay, let's look at each controller. On the right controller, there's an Oculus button, a BA button, a joystick, and a touchpad. There is a top trigger and a bottom trigger, which your fingers conveniently lay over. It feels really good in your hand, and overall, I highly recommend it. On the left side, there is an X and a Y button, 3 line button, a touchpad and a joystick, and the same triggers on the back of the controller. On the actual headset, on the front, we have the 4 different camera sensors that allow the Oculus to really see where you are and draw the Guardian system. On the bottom, there's a microphone and your volume up and down buttons. On this side, there is what looks to be a microphone, I think, or a sensor, and a USB-C charging port, which can also be used for the Oculus Link if you have that special cable and a compatible PC. In the back, of course, are the lenses, which I currently had a cover on, and then on the other side, there is the power button and the power LED. On the top, there's really nothing. Now let's get into the actual user interface. This was recorded with the Oculus's built-in screen recorder, so I apologize if it's kind of bad quality. I really didn't know how else to record this. Just navigating around the store, it's really nice, and a keyboard even pops up in front of you, which surprisingly is really easy to type on, and you can even download YouTube VR from the App Store. When you press the Oculus button on your right controller, it brings up a little Oculus Hub where you can see My Friends, Notifications, which has various notifications. You can see the Sharing menu, which is where I'm recording. You can even cast to an Oculus app or a computer. And then you have your settings, which really allows you to control various aspects, such as the Guardian barrier color, which I didn't even know you could change until I recorded this. Going back to the left side of the Oculus Hub, there are your battery percentages, which if you hover over, you can see the actual percent. And then you have your apps menu, which you can open a browser from or any installed apps. The browser itself is actually pretty cool, as it's like it's in front of a curved monitor. And of course, in your popular apps, the first few apps are from Facebook themselves, which is explainable. You can open more than one window. In fact, you can have windows all around you if you really wanted to. You could also stretch the current window or make it full screen. There's a bunch of immersive web experiences that are already on the homepage, which is pretty cool. Gaming on the Oculus Quest 2 is nothing short of incredible. The game that I wanted to demonstrate is the demo of Superhot, which I fully intend on buying in the future. The Oculus Quest makes it feel like you're really in the game, punching these red glass characters with your hands. It's really incredible, and the hands, not just in this game, but in every game, make you feel like your hands are actually in the game. You really can look around, move your head and walk around, grab things with your hand, and really do whatever would really immerse you in the game. It's really fun, and it's really a great gaming experience if you're looking to up it from a standard monitor or a TV. A game that really shows the Oculus's full potential is actually the tutorial. It shows you how to use the hands, and I really recommend it for first-time users. However, once you get through the tutorial, you can really interact with things on the table. You can pick up blocks, you can play a ping pong game, you can throw paper airplanes, you can fly rockets, you can set off fireworks, you can punch a punching bag. It really shows the full potential of the Oculus Quest, and really it's really fun just to sit there and try different things. And so that is why I really love this, and this is my new favorite piece of technology that I have. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video and it really helped you, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as it really helps out my channel. Let me know in the comments if you have one of these, and what do you think about the Oculus Quest 2? If you just bought one, how excited are you to finally receive it? With that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.